Today on the Daily Dose, the Great Purge. After Bolshevik Revolutionary leader Vladimir Lenin died in 1924, Joseph Stalin declared himself dictator in 1929, despite widespread scrutiny by Bolshevik party members who challenged his authority and right to rule. Combined with the rise of Nazi power in Germany and expanding military aggression by Japan, a paranoid Joseph Stalin set out on a course to purge his perceived Bolshevik enemies in what he professed to be a legitimate effort to unite and strengthen the USSR. The Great Purge, or the Great Terror as it was known, began in 1934 with the murder of Stalin's closest ally, Sergei Kirov, who was assassinated at Communist Party headquarters by a man named Leonid Nikolaev, who many believe was sent by Stalin to carry out the murder. Claiming he had uncovered a dangerous anti-Stalinist conspiracy against his rule, Stalin began the systematic murder or imprisonment of suspected party dissenters, eventually eliminating all of the original Bolsheviks who had participated in Lenin's Russian Revolution of 1917. During the Great Purge of 1936 to 1938, a veritable conga line of show trials known as the Moscow trials were undertaken, which effectively purged Stalin's political enemies and critics in what Stalin called the fifth column, or the enemy of the people. Most of the perceived saboteurs were executed after their mock trials, nearly all of them confessing to anti-Stalinist sentiment following merciless sessions of interrogation, threats, and torture. After killing off or imprisoning Bolshevik party members, political officials, and members of the military, Stalin expanded his genocidal cleansing to include peasants, ethnic minorities, artists, scientists, intellectuals, and ordinary citizens. He also signed a decree that made family members liable for the treasonous crimes of husbands and fathers, leading to the mass execution of children as young as 12. By the end of Stalin's purge, about 1/3 of all Communist Party members were executed, leading to the death of an estimated 750,000 to 950,000 Russians, although some historians place the death toll much higher, since many accused dissidents died of exhaustion, disease, or starvation in prison camps known as gulags, making Joseph Stalin one of the leading mass murderers in human history. And there you have it, the Great Purge of Mother Russia. Today on the Daily Dose. Get your nerd on with the Daily Dose. And if you enjoyed today's episode, share the link with a friend or colleague so that they too can learn something new every day.